without further ado, please join me in giving Spence a huge round of applause as she talks about Fire That Darn Arrow.
Thank you. Yeah. Who of you here have avoided doing something because you just weren't sure you were ready? By show of hands? Yeah, that little voice in your head that says, yeah, you're not ready yet. What is ready, really? I'm thinking of this in terms of business, and I'm definitely thinking of this in terms of speaking. So when I think of, I don't know, a business idea, I imagine a target, and there's me with my arrow. I'm like, okay, I've picked up this bow and arrow for the first time. I'm gonna hit the bullseye. That's my new idea. Oh no, what if oh no, I can't do it. I need to do some more training. I need to go to some more seminars. No, what if I miss? Oh no, I don't know. I'll just put it down. And I'm not sure I'm the only one here who's come up with an idea and gone, no, I can't do it. I can't do it. And so what I've come to learn and what I want to share with you here, as Laura mentioned earlier, is the whole concept of starting before you're ready. I'm going to take you on a little journey with me through speaking. I joined Pony 4 years ago. It's been quite a while now. And when I joined, I didn't have a business, much like the other people here. I didn't have a target, but I did want to sharpen my arrow, and I did want to sharpen my archery skills, i.e., I wanted to get better at speaking. I knew I liked speaking, but I had no audience, and I remember finding it really frustrating. We'd come along to training, be like, let's talk to your client. I don't know who my client is. I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready for this. But I just kept on going. And so that was the stage for me where starting before I was ready helped me when I had no idea. No idea, no target, but you just get on with it and you become more and more experienced as you are doing. And then all of a sudden last year, a target magically appeared in front of me. It was a moment where I was like, I need to shoot my arrow straight into that target because something has to be done. And it was a time I was with Elliot and I just had a breakdown about my finances. I was like, life can't carry on being like this. I can't just keep earning money and it disappearing through my fingers, and my story about my family, the weird spending habits they had and passed on to me. The story's too loud. Where's my story? And that's when my target appeared in front of me. And I thought, I have to do something about this. Am I ready? I don't know, am I ready? So it came to a time where I was like, okay, I have an idea. Am I ready to go ahead with that? I just did it anyway. And what's been amazing about it is that, first of all, I started off with speaking and learning to speak. And now I had a target. I had something to work towards. How could I use the skills that I've been learning to start pumping into that? So I had an idea, but also serendipitously, if that's even a word, serendipitously, my speaking that I've been doing in the training room got me into a job speaking. So I'd already started getting really comfortable with it. I must have been delivering like 1 or 2 speeches a week, going out to different corporate environments. I thought, okay, I have my idea. My idea is if we can come together and talk about finances, learn about finances in a space that is supportive and empowering, we must be able to get somewhere. That must be the thing. That was an idea I had. So I just started. Was I ready? I don't know. I just started. And the wonderful thing about starting before you're ready is you learn along the way. So I've gone from having no idea and starting before I was ready on that. I then went to having an idea and starting before I was ready on that. Then I had the idea. And the idea was this money mastermind, this way of serving people to bring them together to talk about finances is going to be my way of quitting my job before I get married next year. That was the idea. And what was amazing was because I worked on my speaking, I was ready to go. I was very ready to go. I didn't even have to start learning to do it. I was straight off there. So what I want to encourage you to do is, even if you don't have a target, pick up that arrow and start shooting. And if it misses, if it fails, doesn't matter. Keep picking it up. Keep going, and I promise you that golden target at some point is going to move in front of you, and you're going to know exactly how to aim for the bullseye. That was nice timing.
Perfectly timed.
Oh dear.
Okay, Elliot, do you want to go first?
Okay, I thought that was very good. I thought it's that good that even hit me on the head. And I think as you develop that, I think what would be really nice to insert, because you didn't have the time here, is a story that works alongside that. Like someone that we might know of, or a metaphoric story. I think in terms of the presentation today, it was good, it was solid. The metaphor, you kept coming back to that, which is a really good way of really embedding your message. Kept going back to the target and even the physicality of it. In terms of a stretch, I just think there's more to you. I just think you can come out more and you have license to do it. And I think you want to. Because I know you and I know you're bigger and there's a bigger you. And I want to see the bigger you come out, not necessarily in gestures, that's just my way of illustrating it. But even the energy to hit the back of the room you. And I just think maybe because you've maybe been doing a bit of corporate, where it's slightly more reserved and the audience is slightly different and it's like a bell ringing in your head, right? But that's my stretch for you. But I think there's something really great there for you to develop. And I'd love to see you enroll, when this grows, a really cool metaphoric story about growth. Brilliant. I think it's really good.
Well, I think exactly that. So I'm sat here thinking, I should say something nice, because there's lots of nice to say. You look great, you're just lovely, and I want to listen to you. So that's my nice bit. I actually don't care about the nice bit, because I just want to get up there and go like this with you. You've got a powerhouse inside you. I can feel you holding it back. You're teaching people all of this, but you're not doing it yourself. And you're a massive stretch. You're just going, I want to swear at you. You just go out there and sock it to them. You're full of it, absolutely full of it. Your story, I want to tell you to just sit quietly, and I don't care if it takes you weeks to do, sit quietly and practice sitting quietly and dig down inside of your boots and find out what's in there, because finances today is a massive, massive topic, and people didn't used to talk about it, and they're much more prepared to now. Now you can start that movement. It's a movement you can create, not just a talk. So get in there, be brave, really brave. You keep talking about being brave, but you're not being brave. You're just holding back at it. You're firing your arrow, but you're going that far back. So just go for it. Trust your topic, because it's a brilliant one, and give it out. Just give it to people, because you've got lots to give. Sorry, is that a bit savage?
No.
Oh, don't worry, I'm next, trust me. This is where it happens. This is the swearing.
Don't you worry.
Okay, exactly all of that.
No.
I want you to get, you are, every people that know the way that I speak and when I've come here before, I'm all about learn the rules. Elliot does that. Fucking break them, rip them apart, play with them. That's just, and there's no wrong reason and there's no right reason. We're just all different. And you are pitch perfect in your formula and everything, but it's all in your head. And I want you to speak from your heart. So I want you to get naked, get naked, okay? And I want you to meditate in front of a mirror for about 5 minutes, naked. It's really important that we do things naked, guys. When was the last time you touched yourself? Honestly.
Well.
No, I'm serious.
Funny
No,
you say
I'm
that.
going to stand up. When was the last time you physically touched yourself and know how your body feels? You're too scared. Most people in the room are going to be too scared to do it. Okay? Be naked. Think about why your family story hurts you. What you fucking hate about your mum and dad. Because I love mine, but they drive me nuts. What it pisses you off. Get in that state, and then nakedly, looking at you, the real you, do that speech. And if this does not hurt, you're not there yet. Yeah? I've seen speakers that get to the state where they're in tears themselves because they are reliving what they're doing. And that's exactly what they're saying. And when you do that, oh my God, your audience they'll just be like, oh my God. because you'll give them license to feel shit about what's going on. You'll give them permission to own it, and then you'll give them the permission to step forward, which is exactly what you're doing in that speech. But you have to be in that pain point yourself and be that vulnerable, because that is what makes you magnetic. And that's my exercise, is my stretch, is physically get naked with yourself. Guys, do it. Honestly, we don't do it enough. Get naked, look at the bits about yourself that you actually hate about your body, because I don't care who you are, you're going to hate something. And that will really help you connect to your truth. Touch yourself. Honestly, that sounds weird. We're like, oh, we're so British, don't touch yourself. But we don't. We avoid our stomachs and all these things because we don't like it, so we avoid it. And if you do that exercise, it's helped me. So that's my stretch. For all of you, actually, not just Spence. Oh, there you go.
Well done.